greets you again with the glory that is the Viral Cat. Yeah, you know who I am. You know who she is. And tonight I'm going to do something, I'm not going to say a little different. I'm actually going to do something more popular. And by popular, I mean pretty much everybody knows about this series, but, especially with it coming out this week. But there is a little gem that people have kind of, I'd say overlooked. Overlooked is a good word.
I would say overlooked.
Okay, yeah, but you haven't played Nintendo 64 either.
Not really.
Okay. So, yeah. Really popular series. Great video game console. The Nintendo 64. Made famous for GoldenEye and Mario Kart 64. And Clay Fighter 63 and I think it's 63 and a third. But anyway, we're not playing those. We're playing something more popular. And by more popular, I mean a little monstrosity known as Doom. I know. That's like some of the lamest cartridge artwork ever. I mean, it just says Doom. But what else do you need? It's Doom. Well, I will tell you this. This Doom isn't like PC Doom. This Doom isn't like Doom 2. This Doom is kind of like the Doom nightmare of Dark Souls. You are going to die, and you are going to like it. You're also going to be trapped in a very nightmarish world instead of bright and colorful with stereotypical demons with horns. Yeah. Screw those guys. This is what Doom really should have been, in my opinion. It should have been more horrific and monstrous. And I played a little bit of it. I think I'm on level 4 right now. But yeah, so check this out. Seriously, this is how the computer game really should have started. I mean, that is pretty damn epic. That's a lot of dying. That's like Dark Souls amount of dying.
Yeah.
And just as proof that I am playing the Nintendo 64 version, here is the Nintendo 64 purple controller. Pressing start. See, Nintendo 64 version. Now, I will say this game is freaking dark. So, definitely want to turn on the brightness. I don't even know if the camera's going to record it. To load games, you go in password, which I don't really get. Whoops. Level 6. Okay, so it's not level 4. Let's see. Oh, okay, yeah, you can see it. Chain gun. But see, I mean, even listen to that music. That is some freaking dark atmosphere in this game. And I think that's what Doom really should be, is horrifying, not just run everywhere and just kill everything. I think monsters should spook you out. And granted, this one still has emphasis, a lot of emphasis on action. I mean, I just killed that guy with a chain gun. But you know, I do think this game really got it right where the original Doom got it wrong, and Doom 3 got it right. This is kind of like Doom 3 before Doom 3. Need the yellow key. This game's also serving a lot of inspiration for my Crucible game, which uses some of the graphics that I credit, by the way. Namely the chain gun. No, not what I want. I prefer the regular shotgun, but double barrel does a little bit more damage. I don't know, Nicole, how do you feel about the Doom games?
Well, I do enjoy them. I mean, granted, I play it on easy.
Yeah, but I mean, like, compared to, say, Silent Hill or Resident Evil, you know, I mean...
Well, I will say it's not as terrifying as, like, say, Silent Hill.
The original Resident Evil wasn't really all that scary either.
Not really.
I think Resident Evil 2 and 3 is where they really tried to make the game, you know, scary.
Right.
Boomstick!
But you have to admit, when they made the remake, they did make it more...
Oh, I love the remake. I love the GameCube version of the remake.
I do like how they throw in that new challenge where if you don't properly dispose of the zombie...
They can turn into Crimson Heads, yeah.
But apparently some people don't like that.
Well, a lot of people didn't like Doom 3. And, I mean, I think Doom 3 was a love it or hate it kind of game. Personally, I loved it. I did not think they needed to change that flashlight bullshit. Because that flashlight really added to the horror of the game. Kind of like setting fire to the Crimson Heads.
Right.
You know, having the flashlight more at the ready, more accessible. I don't want to use my... Oh, that's the chainsaw. I do love this chainsaw. It's double bladed.
Right in the crotch.
I will say problem with this game is, there's too many buttons on the Nintendo 64 controller. I mean, it's designed for 3 hands.
Yeah, it's your favorite sound effect.
What?
The screaming.
Oh. Let's try this again. Yeah, this isn't a level... This is a level I've always had trouble, beating. Chain gun. Actually, rocket launcher. I'm gonna kill some Kako demons.
Sorry, it sounded like you said taco demon.
I'm not gonna make fun of that with the image that was in my mind just now.
Like I said, I've got terrible hearing.
No, that's not what I was thinking.
I'm not even gonna ask what you were thinking.
I was thinking the code word.
Oh.
Yeah, that thing that I heard about that I honestly still say, yeah, it doesn't... I did not hear that too many times, and, makes sense, but... Yeah, what the... I am playing it even more horribly. Let's try this again. Yeah, I gotta press C left and C right to load the game.
Oh, jeez.
It's not that bad. Could have to punch in a huge, like, Game Genie password or something. How do you feel about the new Doom coming out?
Well, I don't know if you want my opinion.
I mean, I don't think our opinion is really worth a hill of beans right now because, I mean, it's not out yet and we've just seen videos. You really can't judge too much from videos. It looks cool, but it does look, to me, it looks like hiccups. Once again, they're going back to the roots of lots of action, little amount of horror, and essentially you are the horror for the poor defenseless demons. Because I mean, it just looks like, oh yeah, I'm gonna rip your spine out like I'm freaking Liu Kang from Mortal Kombat, and I mean, it's like, dude, you know, these demons aren't even really like, they don't really even seem that evil. They just seem like animals, grotesque animals, kind of like Alien. I mean,
Right.
but you know, just. Ah.
I will say this game is actually pretty awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I think this one showed how intense, you know, a Nintendo 64 game really could get. I mean, yeah, there's some other decent Nintendo 64 games out there, like GoldenEye is one of my favorites. Star Fox.
Well, I think what I was saying about this game is that they really did make it pretty dark, and I'm saying that in the sense that, in comparison to like,
Classic Doom.
yeah.
Well, I mean, Classic Doom does have a huge age difference, but like, you know, everyone says, oh yeah, well, the funny thing is people say the developers said their biggest inspiration for Doom was Aliens, which, if you compare Aliens to Alien, Aliens isn't nearly as scary.
Right.
But at the same time, Aliens was really dark. Doom, the first Doom really wasn't. It has dark areas, but it's really not that atmospheric of a game. And, you know, once again, that goes back to my personal belief. It should have been called something else. Maybe Boom, because everything goes boom.
Well, according to Mike, I think what really started the whole Doom thing was he said that one demon in one of the Wolfenstein games was what.
That was James going off about Spear of Destiny.
Yeah.
But that's just it. Spear of Destiny came out after Wolfenstein 3D, and I don't even think it was made by id Software. I think it might have been made by FormGen.
Probably. But
You don't know.
But no, I said probably. But all I was saying was Mike was just saying that what he feels what started the whole Doom thing was because of.
He was saying that was probably an idea, but that's just it. I think when they're making I was trying to avoid the whole Wolfenstein rant, guys, but now Arctic Vixen kind of is getting me into the shit.
Yes, you can blame me for this because I started this one.
See, the thing with Wolfenstein 3D is I think they probably Operation Eisenfaust, because in that episode you're fighting these mutants that have three hands with their, or they have three hands. Two of the hands are like cleavers, and they just hack you to pieces. I mean, they're like freaking Jason Voorhees assholes. Sneak up on you and they just go to town. And they still scare the crap out of me. They show up out of nowhere, and in Wolfenstein, because the levels are so labyrinthine, and the mutants are quiet, you could trigger them like anywhere. You don't know because they're quiet. Doom, it's like, oh, okay, that thing's growling. Hi there, take a shotgun blast to the face. But I think when they're making Operation Eisenfaust, they're probably saying, oh yeah, well, this game probably could be darker, or oh, it would be better if this. But the thing is, the code was already released for Wolfenstein 3D. The shareware version was already released. So they were already going forward with Wolfenstein, but they were getting ideas for something new, Doom. And Doom really does offer some new things that Wolfenstein lacked, such as, going up and down stairs. Wolfenstein is very block-based. Originally, Wolfenstein was even going to have like enemy disguises. You can actually undress the corpses and take their uniform and sneak around. That was in the Return to Castle Wolfenstein book. There was a lot of things that they wanted to have in Wolfenstein 3D that they wound up taking out. Unfortunately, I think with Doom, while developing Wolfenstein, they pooled a lot of ideas and resources together to say, how do we one-up our own game? And it's really kind of like comparing Fallout 3 to Skyrim. It's like, oh yeah, well, Fallout 3, Skyrim has a lot of cool stuff. It has this. Yeah, but it was with Fallout 3. And the same argument can be said about Fallout 3 and Oblivion. Same thing can be said about Oblivion and Morrowind. And people to this day will argue which one is better. My brother likes all of them. He likes Morrowind for the overall size of it, which is, I think, ridiculously huge. I like Oblivion. It was really hard for me to get into Morrowind. I know we're totally off subject now. But I think it's the same for a lot of developers. You have to, if you get a new idea, it's best to put it into a new game or a new product, a sequel movie or something like that. Because if you just constantly rework that first game or movie, you constantly redo it and try to make it better, well, then you have Duke Nukem Forever, which I'm sorry, was in development for like 14 years. I am really sucking at this tonight. Maybe I should play first level.
Well, you're not playing it to be perfect at it. You're playing it to give viewers a good look at how the gameplay's like.
Yeah, I mean, true, but it's just, yeah, look at it. This is the first level, and this is with maximum brightness and Berserk mode. Where's Evil Otto? want to punch that smiling asshole. Well, it says Berserk. No, give me my hand. Boom. Boom. I don't get the Berserk mode. I mean, this once. See, this is where I'm like, there's a lot of cool things in Doom, but. Whoa. But God, I mean, just listen to that music. That is some pretty intense shit right there. I mean, I guess you can't really call it music, but. Chainsaw, find some meat. That's another thing. I don't think this game was really. I don't think it was developed by id Software. I think this one was developed by Midway. And Midway, you know, is really known for arcade games such as Mortal Kombat and Gauntlet Legends. So, I mean, there's something about this one that I think really stands out on its own and for really good reason. And I really like it. I know some people who aren't really too big into it and they think the monsters look stupid. We're talking about a game series where, I'm sorry, their idea of zombies is they have green hair. That was the first Doom. Yeah, to this day I still don't get the whole green hair thing. Oh my god, we're fighting Jokers.
Kelly agrees with you.
Viral categories.
And Viral Cat
No!
also approves
Screw it, I don't want to go in there.
a Nintendo 64.
Controller's pretty whack though. I do think it's kind of weird in this game how you meet the demon, the pinky demon, before facing the imp, and it's like, dude, the imp usually comes first. Oh, look, there's 3 demons. But see, I mean, look at these guys compared to freaking the pinky demon. I mean, they kind of look like Clay Fighter villains, but these guys look freaking nasty. I mean, like they're gonna slash you up or something. And if you guys really want to see me scared, I mean, this is nothing. Watch us play Evil Within. When we first did that for the first time, that was good. I don't even know if that video is still on YouTube.
I don't know.
I got rid of a lot of old stuff.
We could always find out later.
The viewers could find out. A lot of them don't care though. Ah, crap, I messed up.
Are you really doing the music to Terminator?
No!
It sounded like you were.
No, I was doing that. I was doing that song from Angry Video Game Nerds.
Oh, okay. That's my fault. It's okay, Kelly.
Yeah, I don't like you singing.
No, she jumped when you sneezed.
I don't like it sneezing.
I don't think she has a problem with the singing.
Hey, the battery light is on.
That's okay, because it's already almost done, right?
Almost, yeah. I've got 2 more minutes to record. I do want to charge it so you can play Blake's Dome, though. I mean, God, even that animation, it's like that bastard is trying to grab at you. The Pinky Demon first Doom just kind of does like this.
Like he's trying to eat you.
Yeah, like this huge mouth snarly thing, and kind of looks, well, these ones look more like puppets compared to the ones in Classic Doom, but I don't know. I think they do look a little bit better. That's the Imp in this version. Ooh, and that next level starts out super dark. Check this out. I will say I wish they had the intermission music that... Well, this one's pretty good. I forgot how awesome this is. I mean, that's pretty damn epic, but... yeah, I mean, this level starts out super dark.
Oh, yeah.
And this is on maximum brightness. Let's turn down the brightness, because we don't have that much time left anyway. This is how the game actually starts out. Yeah, you can't see like 5 feet in front of your face, really. But anyway, guys, this is Doom 64. With the new Doom coming out, I think this one really deserved to be brought into the spotlight with its horrific atmosphere and moody effects. A lot of people probably forgotten this one by now. Anyway, have a good night.